What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here today for a little New York City Comic Con pickups video. Already got some stuff laid out on the desk. We'll talk about it in a minute. Gonna just kind of go through a bunch of the stuff that I picked up from the show. Nothing super crazy, to be honest. As I talked about in the recap video, I didn't necessarily attend the show like I did Charlotte, where I was going in with a plan of, oh, I'd like to look for XYZ specific book. I was going more for the general, corporate experience, I guess, versus the more vendor experience. So I was looking for like exclusive stuff that you could only get there, things like that. I did have, and I'm going to toss it in this video, I did have a pre New York City Comic Con pickup. I bought it a couple weeks ago. It was coming from Canada, so it took a little longer to get here. But it's comic book related, so I figure we'll kick off the video with that. I hinted about this book. This is, and I'll give you one last time to guess. It's an X-Men title, Silver Age. It's not a traditional key, but it is a very important book in any X-Men collector's, collection. As weird as that sounds. It's an iconic cover, a second appearance. So those are your hints. So I'll give you guys and girls a second to put guesses down below. See if you can nail it. We'll give you another minute, not a minute, but another couple seconds. And here we go. Little X-Men 50. Came out in 1968. This is the second appearance of Polaris. She is on the cover. 49 was the first appearance. Jim Steranko cover. One of the probably most iconic, I don't want most, but it's up there. Very iconic X-Men covers. That's what makes it special. And the key thing for an X-Men collector, this is the first time that the block, shadow box, whatever you want to call it, lettering was used and has been used ever since. So this is the first issue that this appeared in. I've been hunting for one of these forever. I wanted an 8.0 or higher at minimum. I almost kind of wanted to be in the 9s. This popped up on Elite Comics IG for like $650 or $700. I offered $650, and the seller, actually, I think I offered $625, and they countered $650, and I accepted. So $650 out the door for this. I thought it was a pretty good deal. Very excited to have this. As soon as this video is over, this is going up to get displayed behind me. So that was my pre-Comic Con pickup. Let's start at the Marvel booth, and I guess just kind of work my way through. The Marvel booth, they had a couple exclusive covers. I did not pick them up on day one. First day at the Marvel booth on Thursday, we grabbed the pins. I'll talk about those specifically in a minute. Wife and I both grabbed a couple t-shirts. I got some X-Men t-shirts. The second day I went back, the line was short for a brief period of time, and I hopped in it. I got a couple more pin packs, and I decided to buy the Marvel exclusive covers. So they had two exclusive covers. One was a J. Scott Campbell. It is an Exterminators #1 with Dazzler on the cover. So we got that one. And then the second one, which was the one that I actually really wanted, is the Peach Momoko with Gwen/Ghost Spider on the front, with a little Carnage symbiote action, and I actually snagged two of these. These were $15. I don't think these will grade very well. They have some spine issues, probably from the way they were transported. You can see it there, which is fine. I just wanted a cool cover. Maybe I'll pick up one of these in a 9.8 if they're reasonable enough. We will see. So I picked up those. Those were, like I said, those are the NYCC exclusive variant covers. The star of the show, which I didn't even know was going to be there, were the Marvel pins. I don't think anyone knew that these were going to be there. I walked in, we were in line, I saw them, and I was like, what are those? And they showed me one, and it had the a bunch of different Marvel cards on them, and they had some mystery ones, which are the Carnage versus Spider-Man and the Venom versus Spider-Man. But these things, so they're blind packs. They were $16 a piece. I will warn you right now, after you open a few and you get a feel for them, you can tell what's in the blind pack. So buyer beware buying these blind on eBay. I would honestly, if I was selling them or if I was looking to buy them, I would just buy ones already opened. The condition of the card doesn't matter. There's literally holes punched in it from the pin itself. So it's not like, you know, this is just on there to essentially hold it in place. But these things are just fantastic. One, they are super beefy. As you can see there, they're very thick. They look great. They're enameled. They feel fantastic. They are just absolutely great looking pins. I think the Black Suit Spider-Man is my favorite. This one is pretty good too. I am missing one for the entire set. There is one from 92 MU of Spider-Man that I'm missing. I'm trying to track one down. As you can see, I opened up 15 of them. I got a lot of dupes. Only got one Spider-Man, which is actually also a pretty good looking pin. That's the Spider-Woman. This is the Spider-Man versus Venom. Once again, you can see beefy, beefy, beefy. These things are heavy. We got the Green Goblin. A little Spider-Man versus Carnage. Got an Electro. That's 90 MU. And then the Spider-Man from 91. Cool looking pin on that one. And then once again, finishing out with the Black Suit Spider-Man. If anyone has the other Spider-Man from 92 MU, it'll look like this. It has the starry background, the galaxy background. Please let me know. I will buy it. I will trade for it. It's the last one I need to complete the set. So these were absolutely a blast. If you want to see me and Justin, aka Spidey Hits, open these things up, he posted a video that we filmed at the CGC booth. You could pop on over there. Once again, these were $16 at the con. They had a lot of them. I don't know that they're going to be super, super rare. I mean, they still had them on Friday afternoon when I walked past. So it's not like they all sold out on day one or anything. But like I said, I would be a little bit hesitant buying blind packs of them. Pin related, not comic book related at all. I attended the Legends of Vox Machina panel, the Critical Role panel on Thursday night after the convention was over. And people were just randomly throwing out pins, the people putting it on. And I managed to, between my wife and I, we were able to compile a full set of the Critical Role pins. This is just the headshots of each individual character. If you don't watch the show, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But those that do will know exactly what I'm talking about. I was actually pretty excited to just kind of randomly pick this up. So I got this for free, just kind of people throwing it around. And we managed to gather up all of them. Another pickup. This was an early release. Reggie Collects, as you know, friend of the channel, he put out a guide to smart comic collecting about a year ago. I had a brief passage in that book. He is coming out with a second version of that. I'm not in this one, but he's coming out with a second version of that. And he gifted me a copy of his new guide to smart comic collecting. This does have the exclusive New York City Comic Con logo on it, but this book will be releasing pretty soon, I believe that he said. So keep your eyes peeled for that. First one was really, really good. I have not had time to dig into the second one yet, but I assume it will be excellent as well. There's lots of good tips in the first book. So I'd recommend checking this out if maybe you are newer getting into the comic book space. And Reggie Collects is an absolutely fantastic comic book YouTuber. Cannot recommend him highly enough. Next pickup, Topps booth. Topps was selling, oops, came open, these little Star Wars sets. Initially, everyone thought these were con exclusive. They have since announced they are going to sell these on their website for 1 week only. They're $20 a pop. I believe it's a 10 card set. I can open it up and flip through it here really quick. There is one little catch, and that is, let's flip through these. We got Grogu, We got Boba Fett. So these are all from the TV universe. Fennec, Mando, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan. There's little Princess Leia. There's Reva, Darth Vader, and the Grand Inquisitor. You get one parallel version per set. So you get a parallel card in each set. You either get a base holo or a numbered card. Now, my two sets, I got holos, or like almost look kind of rainbow foily because they're not chrome cards. But I got a Vader and a Boba Fett. So these are non-numbered, but there will be numbered versions of these inserted into the sets. I don't remember when they go up, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Once again, $20 a set. I felt pretty good about that at the time when I thought they were con exclusive. Now finding out that they're not going to be was a little bit of a letdown, but still a cool set. I'm glad I got one, or got them. I would have probably only bought one if I knew that they weren't going to be con exclusive, but they're only going to be up for a week. Who knows how many of them they sell. But the insert cards are really nice. These do look really good. I wish I'd gotten a Mando instead of a Boba, but I'll take it. Definitely have no issues with the Vader as well. And these look really nice in hand. As you can see, they catch the light. Another gift / pickup that I got was one of these CGC slabs. You can see this doesn't have a grade on it. It says SA sample. This is Marvel Masterpieces 2016. This is Magic. Ileana Rasputin, Colossus's little sister. This is numbered out of 1999. So this is a production sample. Norin, aka Fausto, aka Sketch, sent them his own cards when he came on board to have them, encapsulate, not grade, just to kind of work through the kinks and test things out, see how the case would work. And this is one of those cards. He had a box full of them. He gifted one to me and a bunch of others for popping by the booth and for doing the box break with them on the CGC YouTube channel. So this is just really cool. This is not something that you're going to get. It's labeled New York City Comic-Con 2022 as a sample product. So, kind of a one-on-one. It's not like you're ever going to be able to get something like this out in the wild. So this will be a cool little thing to put into the Marvel card collection. So really happy to pick this up. Once again, shout out to Fausto for inviting me to the booth to do the box break and for this absolutely tremendous gift with this sample. So we'll probably never, ever, ever see these again because it's not something that you could just get. So, and once again, the New York City Comic-Con 2022 tag on the back. So that was another pickup. One final thing, a quick deal that I actually made at the CGC booth. Another Marvel card collector was up there. He had his stuff out. He was flipping through it. He had a really cool Spider-Gwen / Ghost Spider / Gwen Stacy card that I had honestly not seen before or didn't recognize it anyway. So we cut a deal for it. I just basically paid him like $5 cash, which there was no direct comps on it, but some other characters in similar fashion sold for around that price. This is from Marvel Upper Deck Gems. This is the Gwen Stacy XOXO card. Absolutely fantastic looking card. So excited to add this one in. It's a little thicker point. I got to get a thicker mag and or top loader, one or the other. So excited to pick this one up to add into the old Ghost Spider / Spider-Gwen collection that we got going on over here. So added this one as well. And I believe that is the last of my pickups. I'm looking around to make sure I did not forget anything, but I don't believe that I did. So once again, no CGC 9.8 big monster key or anything like that. Obviously I picked up the X-Men 50, but that was not at the con. Spent most of the time focusing on things like this, just generally having a good time, picking up some of the more minor con exclusives. I didn't get in the Funko Pop line or any of that craziness. That was an absolute madhouse. So I didn't pick up anything there, but overall had a fantastic time. As I said in the recap video, would potentially consider going again. Maybe not next year, but we'll see. We will see what happens. That's all I have for you guys and girls. I've gotten a lot of questions if the pins are going to be available. Yes, but not yet. I need to make sure that I don't need to trade anything away to get the one that I am missing to complete my set. Once the set is complete, then I will probably look to potentially move some depending on what's left over. Obviously, I'd like to complete the set and then kind of reevaluate things and go from there. But I don't want to start selling things off if I run into someone that has the thing that I need and I suddenly don't have the thing that I need because I sold it off. If it pops up on eBay, I'll gladly buy one. Once again, if you have one available for trade or just straight cash, leave me a comment down below, DM me on IG, or reach out to me on Twitter. One of those three things, and let me know. I would definitely like to knock this set out. So, like, comment, subscribe. We will catch you guys and girls on the next one. Peace.